This is going to be a general daily reading for, we are going to do Tuesday, April 9th. We're not doing Monday because it's already Monday. Today's Monday when I'm filming this. And I just don't feel like doing Mondays. Okay, we're going to do Tuesday. This is a reminder that this is general. It's not going to resonate with everybody, okay? Remember that time is an illusion and energy is fluid. So just because it's dated Tuesday, April 9th, doesn't mean that's the only day it's going to happen. It could have already happened. It may not happen till next week. This is why it's so important for you guys to watch all of the daily readings regardless of what the date is. Okay, now if you guys can catch a little glimpse of these really cute pants I'm wearing, they're like really long, flowy, bohemian looking pants. They are super fucking adorable. I always get compliments when I wear them. They're Roxy. They're adorable. I know that people can see them, that's why in the video a little bit, so I'd rather address it now than get like all these crazy like emails and DMs. Oh my god, what pants are you wearing? Roxy, honey, go look it up. All right, here we go. Now we are just coming out of this really crazy energy, you know, and I talked about this, I believe, in the intimate reading that I did, where a lot of us felt like we were in the underworld. I don't know how else to explain it, where we were really feeling it. And you guys know, we feel it to heal it, hunty. And it was this very dark Kali Ma sort of an energy for myself personally. And Kali is an energy that I normally channel anyway. It's part of my personality. But this was different. This was really, really sifting through what was left in the closets, I guess, so to speak. This was really about making peace, but also confronting our fears, see, there we go. Tell me why my heart chakra, which was doing perfectly fine all this time, you know, a couple of months ago, maybe like February-ish is when we were really going through a lot of the major heart chakra clearing, and then it stopped for myself personally. And then the past week, ow, like it was physically hurting. And as I tell you guys always, you know, if you feel physical pains, don't just sit there screaming, it's my fucking heart chakra. You don't know, okay? Get it checked out by a doctor. But for me, it was my heart chakra opening up again and clearing out, because there was little bits left to clear out. And not only this, I think I was telepathically attached to another person from my past that was going through this also. There was still some type of an attachment there, whether I want it to be there or not, and it was for me or not, but it was there. And in this example, for people that are still attached soulfully, for those that are still attached to people from your past energetically, this is when we call in the big guns, and I'm talking Archangel Michael. You call him in and you ask him to cut the fucking ties, cut the energetic connections between you and whoever the fuck it is, okay? That's what Archangel Michael is there for, to protect us and also to free us from anything that is not serving us any longer. Now, because some of them are feeling it, it could be directed on us and we start feeling it. And so for everybody's going to be a little bit different of what you were feeling, whether it was your own, theirs, or a combination of the two. The point of the matter is that my heart chakra bursted again wide open. I don't know how come, the past week, right? And so I'm going to tell you guys something really crazy that happened to me. One day I was driving home after going grocery shopping, and I started to think of this particular last name. And it's a last name of someone I don't know. I don't know who they are. It's just this pretty rich family that I know of. And for some reason, their last name, the last name popped in my head. And I thought, oh, how interesting is that? Why am I thinking of that last name? It's weird. And I went, huh, okay. And then like 2 days later, I end up seeing this really hot fucking guy who, of course, I climbed up when I shut it down energetically, and I didn't even, whatever. But ironically, the back of his shirt, he was wearing one of those like, he must have played like softball or something, baseball or something, because in the back of the shirt it had a name. And I went, holy shit, that's the name that I had seen 2 days ago. And so anyways, it's just all these really weird weird circumstances that were popping off and happening for myself personally, and I know for many of you too, okay? It was all these weird things, and we're just like, what the fuck is this? Anyways, the Three of Swords can also be, for some of you, heartbreak. Ugh. Threes are big here because you have another three here with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is teamwork, collaboration, wanting to partner up. So, and it's with the Page of Cups. And can I tell you guys, and this is the same thing you guys have heard me channel last week, if you watch me live, and I've even talked about it on some of these recorded videos, where someone from the past could be coming back trying to offer something. Because for me, the Page of Cups is always an offer coming in, that's something from the past that's already been manifested somehow, because there's already a fucking fish in the cup. So something's already in the cup. Whether it's wasn't even a relationship in the past, whatever it is, if you know this person and there was some sort of something, so then something's in the cup. And I feel some, now I don't know how many of you guys, but for some of you, it's already happened, and for some it did not. And then remember now, for some of you, it ain't gonna happen. Now, whether you give them the time of day or not, it's each person's different, and we shall use discernment, okay? Because for some of them that come in acting like fools, not deserving even a hello, well, obvious, common sense wise, we wouldn't entertain that. So we don't have to go on this, you know, this thing about holding up signs and protesting like, no crumbs, no crumbs. We already know no crumbs. I always tell you guys this, we already know what we deserve and what we don't, and we don't get all flustered and upside ourselves. We sit very quietly and calmly, like a king or a queen would, like an emperor and empress. And we reject or we accept. There's no need to have to get all and hyphy about some shit. You either accept or reject, okay? But this doesn't mean that people from our past may not want to come in and offer. Well, of course they would. Obviously they would, right? So, okay. So, take it as a fucking compliment. People from the past, people from the fucking future, honey, okay. But if they're not worthy of you, then you shut it down. It's not a big deal. But what this means is that you may encounter people wanting to come back, and for some, it may be karmic. It could be that the lesson still wasn't learned. It may be that this lesson has to go through another cycle for some of you. I don't know. For some of you that bite the bait, drink from the poison cup, you go right back into the same cycle and you repeat it. The lesson is not learned, right? This is how it works with karmic lessons. If you don't learn the lesson, you just keep encountering it. It's like being on a hamster wheel. Could be different face, different name, but it's the same lesson. That's how come some people continuously meet the wrong people, and it's different face, different name, but it's the same shit. Because you're not learning the lesson, so you just keep attracting in the same thing, right? The same kind of person, the same problems, because you haven't learned the lesson. When the lesson is learned, the wheel turns, okay? Now, it also came out with the star. So for some of you, you are an Aquarius or you're dealing with an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. Now, let me tell you a little something. These two cards come out for me, it's jackpot. This would be something very big happening. It's very destined, very fated, very serendipitous type of shit, very 1 in a million. That kind of a vibe, you feel me? 1 in a million type of shit. Where, you know, the star is about healing, yes. And you have the Three of Swords energy, this purging out, this shedding, this releasing, this I fucked up, I was wrong, I've lost them, I could never get them back again. Or, holy fuck, I love them, and now I'm vibrating much higher at this ridiculously high frequency, and I want to try again. Now, this is what I tell people, is that we never accept crumbs, and if you're not in love with the person, then it's fucking obvious you wouldn't entertain them. But for some people that we entertained in our past, that were fucking around, that were very low vibrational, if they've gone through their awakening process and they have risen in vibration, they may come in almost like a completely new person, okay? Because you wouldn't even recognize their vibration. Now, if that's the case, and you still love them and they love you, and everything is feeling right about the connection or the reconnection, and you're not settling and all of these things that are common sense. Again, now we don't need to be reminded of them. These are common sense things. then what the fuck is the problem if they're proving to you that, you know, now's the time? It's like I go back to sometimes the seed that's planted needs time for it to grow into a tree so that you can pick the fruit. And sometimes the tree will just never bear fruit. It's fucking rotten. That's using discernment, right? Depending on where you are spiritually or vibrationally in your journey is going to determine how you're able to perceive one from the other. Now, somebody's wish here could be coming true, and it could be an old wish. You've heard me channel old wishes coming true from last November. We're right around Thanksgiving time. And why are we reliving all of the same messages and same symbols and synchronicities from Libra season last year up until now? Well, because we fucking quantum leaped. So literally everything I was feeling, everything that I was channeling from last year around October, November time, boom, here we go. Somebody's wish is coming true, and it could be a very old wish, something that you maybe even no longer want, which is fine, but we still accept blessings and we say, thank you, universe, but no thank you, because this doesn't serve me, or this does not vibrate with me. It's not compatible with me, right? Everything we take, we accept or reject in grace. Thank you, universe, but no thank you. Thank you, person from my past, for explaining yourself and for apologizing, or for reaching out and needing closure on your end to find peace. I've already found peace and I've already found closure, but thank you, and I wish you nothing but the best. You see that type of vibration we sit in when things come to us? I have to learn this myself, because as being a real hardcore Queen of Swords, for me it's fuck you, don't you ever come back in my life, fuck no, I'm not taking nobody from my past. But then that's a horrible energy to put out. I know I wouldn't accept crumbs from my past if it resurfaced again. So I don't need to put that out into the universe, because I know I am just going to be open and receptive to what is for my greater good. If it comes in and it does not serve me, I reject with grace. If it comes in and I accept it because it's worthy of me, then I accept it in grace. See the difference here? We do everything in grace. What comes out your fucking mouth and how you say it and how you look at things, it determines everything. And it also shows people, as well as the universe now, energy doesn't lie. It shows where you're at vibrationally and where you are in your journey. And everything is energy, honey. You can fake what's coming out your motherfucking mouth, but you cannot fake energy. Now, the healing here has happened for many. And for many, that's what made the wheel turn, and then abundance starts to come in. Look at that. Bottom of the deck is the world, which is closure. Completion of a huge life cycle. I almost went into my Kermit the Frog voice there. What the fuck? And I got my lashes on too, so it's not like I'm looking like Kermit the Frog this morning. This is weird, honey. I don't know why. Sometimes I break out into fucking accents, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this, Missy? I mean, I guess we fun. Sorry, I know it's irritating. Too fucking bad. Yep, there it is. 8 of fucking cups. So for some of you, people may come back from the past and it's still a no thank you. Good day, sir. I said good day, sir. Again, we need to try. I know it's hard, honey. You're talking to a Queen of fucking Swords. I know it's hard not to say, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. How fucking dare you come back trying to come in here and offer some motherfucking crumbs, bitch. Oh, I know that's hard, right? But we can't. It's horrible energy to put out there. So we sit on our thrones. People come into our life, or even career opportunities that may resurface that we know goddamn well we don't want no more, because I've outgrown wanting that. I've outgrown that shit, honey. I'm not the same motherfucker. No thank you. I appreciate that. I do. But no thank you. 8 of Cups, that ass. It's not even just asses. It would also be for some of you, ways of thinking and career opportunities too. You've been at a goddamn dead end job for 17 fucking years and still making excuses as to why you still there for 17 years. It's things like that. It's like, are you gonna sit and grumble about some shit, or are you gonna get up and make some shit happen? Healing has to happen first though, because there's a reason why people would stay in dead end situations, and it would be because of either codependency or it would be because you just don't feel you deserve better. I mean, everybody's going to be a little different. So once the healing occurs and we realize what we're worth and self-love starts kicking in, you will not be in no dead end situations. I promise you, it's the way it works. What are we at? 15 minutes. Okay. I also want to remind you guys, I am working on the rest of the zodiac signs. Please give me some time. Woo! 9 of Wands. We're ready on the defense, honey. You get one text, hi, you be all, what you want? The fuck you want? Yes, I'm good. Yes, I'm fine. Yes, I'm still pretty. Yes, I'm still amazing. Yes, I know you miss me, as you should. Bye. You be all freaking the fuck out already. Already on the defense. 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. But the problem here is that, and trust me, I struggle with it myself, is we cannot be like that because it'll block everything out, including your blessings. To be all peeping out the fucking peephole, what the fuck you want? Get the fuck out of here. You can't. Although you also have to use discernment and common sense, and we don't let anyone just in, because that's not what we do. There's a system of knock knock, and we go and we take a look. Hi, how can I help you? 9 is an ending of something too. May I just point out, something's coming to an end here. An ending of a cycle with this Wheel of Fortune card. Roman numeral X. You guys know that the X thing, X marks the spot. Yeah, someone definitely went through a spiritual awakening for sure. You have here the Hermit, which is Virgo, but the Hermit is spiritual awakening. It's self-reflection. It's going within. It is also, some people are really working hard on law of attraction too. I was going to say a whole bunch of shit. They cut me right off. You have here the Magician, as above, so below, but law of attraction at its finest. Everything is energy. I said it earlier that you can lie about where you are vibrationally. You can say that, but the universe can feel it. Like my job is, I want to address this also, because people come to me for readings and such, and they have this misconception. I'm not like your typical psychic / tarot card reader where I do the whole tell me my future and we go in there blank. I don't do that. That's why I don't even really like to say I'm a tarot card / psychic, because even though I am, I do way more than that. So when you come to me for readings, what we do is I feel you out energetically, and I feel you out to see if there's any blocks. I'm also listening to the way that you speak, because remember, what we think, feel, and say is what we manifest via law of attraction. So for me, I'm like a spiritual life coach, basically, is what I am. And so I'm listening to everything, and based on the way you speak, I know how you're manifesting, and then I help people with that part of it too, manifestations, seeing if you have any karmic things that are screaming at me, which is why a lot of times I don't do readings for people. Actually, it's not even me, spirit keeps pushing them around when you're going through some karmic shit, because they want you to go through it on your own. So, you know, this is somebody here that's vibrationally coming in high, because they've spiritually awakened, because they've gone through the cocoon process. They've gone through dark night of the soul. They now have the power. They finally are catching on to how to manifest. I always tell people this. I've noticed this throughout time with myself and my clients. One of the very first things we start to awaken to when we awaken is law of attraction. It's literally one of the very first fucking things that we become super curious about, and we're really drawn to it automatically. Basically, when you become woke, right, or spiritually awakened, it's just about knowing the truth of things. And the truth of the matter is that everything is energy, and law of attraction is a really big fucking deal. I've shared this with people time and time again. Abraham Hicks saved my life. It was how I learned law of attraction. And from there, we tweak things a little bit, and we learn our own shit over time. But no, I think and give all credit to Abraham Hicks when it comes to that law of attraction shit. This person here is becoming a master manifester. And it's taken them quite a bit of time. Page of Wands. They started from nothing to something. So now this is a person, number one, that may have come from the past. Or number two, for those of you that are rolling into this new cycle after the healing is done and you meet a new person. Nobody from the past come back. Or someone from the past come back and you reject them. This is for those of you that are meeting a new person in this new cycle. They would be a person that they went from nothing to something and they've built their empires through going through shit and bullshit, and they've actually learned the art of law of attraction and manifestations and things of that sort, okay? So this don't have to only be, only for the ones coming back. It's general, remember? You take it as it resonates. We're just going to get a couple more cards because I'm already pushing 20 minutes. I like to try to keep the dailies short. Communication, Ace of Swords. Number one is communication. Number two, it's truth and clarity. Aha, I finally see it for what it is. Somebody may want to have to communicate. They feel this weird, crazy need to reach out and communicate. Whether this is to communicate that I love you still, I want you back. Or number two, I'm really sorry and I fucked up and I see that now and I know I don't deserve you. Live your best life. Okay, however it's going to work. Now, also, this sword is very important for cutting yourself free, as we talked about earlier with Archangel Michael. The Eight of Cups energy, releasing yourself from people, places, or things that do not emotionally serve you. This is important, though, this Ace of Swords. It really is communication. Yeah, somebody wants to reconnect. Three of Cups is reunion. Somebody may want to reconnect, or for some of you, this Three of Swords was third-party situation for sure. That, that's three threes, because you had Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Three of Cups. Threes are really important here somehow. Yeah, we know it's Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary. We know all that. People are going to say a million things, but remember, this is general. So every person is going to, if threes are important, it will be a little bit different as to why the three is important to them. So that's how come I don't push it on people of what I think it is, unless Spirit directly tells me, for whoever this is for, this is a pyramid. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, whatever it is. In this case, they're not showing me that. They're just telling me threes are important. So, however threes are important to you, that's for your own personal, okay? Because for me, threes are going to be different and why it's important to me than for you. Because they're not giving me an exact detailed channeled message, okay? So this is how it works when I channel. People will sometimes come and correct me. Don't correct me, Bobo. Don't correct me, okay? Don't. Now, when we're channeling, we're receiving messages directly from Source. And if Source tells me a specific message, I say exactly that. And if I feel that that's what it is, I'll argue and say, no, 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 no. Or sometimes it's really general and vague, like this threes. And then I go, yeah, it's kind of up for your own interpretation. Then that's a little bit different, okay? So we are going to end this by doing an Angel Answers card by Doreen Virtue. Thank you for everybody that has been very patient. I am still working on the last bits of the recorded readings. The personal ones. I had so much fucking requests for recorded readings that I basically didn't estimate the correct amount of time for the turnaround wait time. So, and how crazy, because it's the card you have wait. So for those of you that are still waiting, please, I estimated about 4 to 6 weeks, I think, at the max. We're probably going to hit the 6-week mark. So by the end of this week, everything will be done. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, please be patient. I'm working on them now. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, my Bloom bracelets, the third and final batch I put up on my website. If you order from this third and final batch, it will not be mailed out to the end of this month. So don't wait now. This is my best seller. The Bloom bracelets are labradorites, and go and read the description of the bracelet. Click on the link below to take you to my website, just so that you can see if it resonates with you or not, okay? And if it does, then order it, because it's going to be the last batch. You guys got weight with the sword. Something with this sword, honey. Sword of truth. Cutting yourself free. Asking Archangel Michael to help you free yourself. Let's read it from the book, though. Wait. Your situation is going to require a little patience. Your angels are not saying no, but they are saying not yet. Sometimes heaven needs a little extra time to make all the pieces fall perfectly into place. What you are asking for may have an effect on the lives of others. When that occurs, it can take additional preparation to make sure that everyone's needs are seen to. Be patient so that all who are involved can have the experience they're meant to have. I love this because if you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys know how I feel about the power of yet. It's not yet. Not no, not yet. Why? Because it's not the right time. Why? Well, because what if there's no fruit yet to be picked from the tree? Why? Well, what if this person has not gone through all their lessons yet and they're not where you need them to be vibrationally? Not yet. It's not no, it's not yet. I love that. And for somebody or for a group of people, this is very fucking important. Not yet. Let it go. Surrender into that. What's for me will always be for me. So I don't have to be anxious and I don't have to grab on desperately. Buddha says we lose what we cling to. I'm not going to hang on to something desperately because it's what I want, it's what I want, it's what I want. Oh my God, it's what I want. I let go and I surrender and I breathe. What's for me will always be for me. And if I don't have it right now, it's because it's not meant for me to have right now. Or it's not meant for me to have at all. But in either case, what's for me will always be for me. And I want to leave you guys with that last and final words. For those that would like to book readings with me, please click on the link below. I am finally accepting regular readings, $90, 30 minutes, booked within a couple of weeks. Still accepting emergencies, which is booked within 5 to 7 days, $140 for 30 minutes. If you guys want to do the one question, one answer request, $30 for those. All of my information is below. Even the link to order bracelets, okay, you guys? And hats. I have the hunty hats. I have some left in stock for those too. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for being patient with me. Follow me on Instagram, xi_Missy_xi. I'll see you guys soon. Love you.